Of the state Class B girls basketball tournament. The second game will feature the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers against the Trenton Tigers. Fargo Oak Grove coming into this with a record of 22-2, and Trenton coming in with a record of 23-2. And Todd, one thing that I think that I've really noticed about the Oak Grove Grovers is not only is their defense, but the one thing that they like to do is they like to get up and down the floor. And I think we saw that in that first basketball game. And, you know, Trenton likes to get up and on the floor, but especially Fargo Oak Grove. They like to, they hound the basketball, but not only that, but off a miss and everything like that. They like to get the ball up the floor.
They like the up-tempo basketball game, and they press continuously throughout the game. They're a little undersized, but have excellent team speed, and they're on a roll. They've won 15 straight, and they came out of a tough Region 1, knocked off a highly regarded Richland team, so you can expect a lot from the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers.
Well, you know, Fargo Oak Grove, Todd, I believe in their first game of the year, they defeated Mayport CG, and Mayport CG was coming in here ranked early in the start of the season. They were ranked #1 team in the state. So ever since then, the Oak Grove Grovers have reeled off a bunch of wins, and they find themselves in the second game of the state Class B girls basketball tournament.
Well, that's one of those situations, Scott, where if you don't know your team is real good in the preseason and you come out and knock off the #1 team in the state, you start getting an idea real early that you should have a good basketball team on your hands.
Well, the Trenton Tigers, they're coming in, as I mentioned, with a record of 23-2. They're led by Lacey Turcott, excuse me. She's a 5'10" junior forward. She's averaging 12.8 points per game. And Katie Hoffman, also a 5'10" junior forward. She's averaging 12.4. And Todd, looking at the Trenton Tigers, they go junior, 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 senior. and off the bench they go junior, junior, junior. So the Trenton Tigers, evidently the experience is minimal, but the talent is very high, and we mentioned again, they like to go up and down the floor too.
Trenton likes to get the basketball up and down the floor as well. Like we stated in the pregame for the first one, they came out of a tough region as well, knocking off an experienced Watford City team in the Region 8 championship. And Trenton, the thing you think about when you talk about the Trenton Tigers this year is balance. You know, they have a steady post game with Turcotte and Hoffman inside. And like you said, they like to bring the ball up and down the court, but when you ask Coach Bob Turcotte about his basketball team, he couldn't really give a good description because he said, you know, whatever the other team likes to do, we like to take it away. So they adapt, and they can put a lot of faces on during the basketball game, so we'll see how they adapt to the run and gun style of the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers.
Well, I think what I'm going to also have you be in charge of, Todd, this game is to keep track of the steals between Stensgaard and Martin for the Oak Grove Grovers, as they combined for 173 steals, and Stensgaard has 124 of those. So you can, that should just tell you the kind of defense they like to play. Well, earlier this afternoon in game number 1, the Langdon Cardinals defeated the Hazen Bison 50-44, so they will move on into the semifinal game, and the Hazen Bison will move to the consolation round tomorrow afternoon. Coming up tonight about 6:30.
Improves the comfort, convenience, and style.
That's this guy behind
Let's
you.
take a look at these new TS tractors today at your Northern Region New Holland dealer. For the latest. Farm Store and Garrison State Bank. Keep going, troopers, and good luck from
Game number 2 between the Oak Grove Grovers and the Trenton Tigers. Turcotte and Fleury will tip it off at center court. Both officials are ready. Tip is up. Tip is controlled by the Tigers. Slater, she has the basketball. She's the quarterback. 2-3 zone by the Grovers. They go right wing to Turcotte. Turcotte looks inside. Top of the key. That's Slater. They go down low. Inside shot up and good by Katie Hoffman. So just like that, Todd, the Trenton Tigers strike. And Stensgaard back with it down the left side as she weaves her way up the court, and she's going to draw a foul.
Foul's going to be on the Tigers, number 51. And one thing is evident, Scott. Jamie Stensgaard for the Grovers is extremely quick. She got that basketball on the other end and went coast to coast and got the foul on the Tigers.
7:35 to go, opening quarter. Trenton 2, Oak Grove nothing. Stensgaard's first shot up and good. Make that 2-1 as Jamie will have one more. Jamie Eyes. Shot up, and that one's also good. So we're tied at 2. Trenton and Fargo, Oak Grove. Slater with the basketball for the Tigers. She dribble entries on the left side, looks, goes high post. That's what they do. She goes right wing. That's Ryder. Shot up by Ryder and good for 3.
Well, from the hip, Katie Ryder brought that one in from three-point land. What a job by Katie Ryder.
Katie Ryder makes it 5-2, 7:14 left to go, opening quarter. Back with it for is Martin. She goes left wing. That's Samuelson. Back to Martin. They go deep in the corner. Stensgaard. They go down low. Back to Hoffman. That's Martin with the shot. Rebound. Shot up off the glass is good by Fleury. As off the missed shot by Kristen Samuelson. Fleury puts it back. 5-4. Trenton leads by 1. Quickly down the court are the Tigers. As the ball is thrown out of bounds as Katie Hoffman tried to find Katie Ryder. Or that was Slater, excuse me. Out of bounds, Trenton basketball. Slater, she'll inbound for the Tigers. They inbound to Ryder. Down low, cut off down there is Hoffman. That's Turcotte from deep in the left corner. Shot short, no good. Pulled out of there by the Grovers. Ball loose. Mariah Martin controls for Fargo Oak Grove. She goes left wing to Samuelson, cross court to Fleury. Back to Stensgaard. Shot up and good by Jamie Stensgaard from the left wing. 6-5 Oak Grove with the lead. 6:15 left to go, opening quarter. Quickly into the front court, they go to Hoffman. To Ledoux. Ledoux into the paint, kicks it outside to Ryder. That's Slater with it. Back to Ryder, top of the key. Ryder to Ledoux. Ledoux squares up, shot too strong, no good. Pulled out of there by Samuelson of the Grovers. And Todd, Oak Grove wants to run. Martin with the basketball to Stensgaard, left side. Stensgaard. Dribble, drive, nothing there. Back out front, they go to Martin. Deep in the left corner, they go Samuelson. They look down low to Fleury, nothing there.
Well, thus far, Trenton not having very much trouble with the Fargo Oak Grove press, and they've gotten some baskets off a transition, and Fargo Oak Grove, very quick basketball team.
To inbound will be Martin. She goes out to Leitner. Shot up by Samuelson, no good. Pulled out of there, Stensgaard has it. She dribbles in the paint, stopped, shot up, maybe got away with a double dribble, pulled out of there by Katie Hoffman. Here come the Trenton Tigers. Ryder with the basketball. That's Slater. She'll take the long three. That one too strong, no good. Pulled out of there by Samuelson off to Stensgaard. Stensgaard on the move for Oak Grove. Looks up the court. Intended for Mariah Martin, out of bounds. Oak Grove basketball.
Well, full court game by the Grovers. They look to push it ahead that time. Nice defensive effort by the Tigers.
Mariah Martin to inbound the basketball. We're going to have a 3-second violation if they're not careful. They get it in. Stensgaard, they lob down low. Shot up off the glass, good by Monica Fleury.
Nice setup there by Stensgaard. Got the post, the position. Got her the basketball in a good place, and Fleury converted.
Well, I'm not sure, Todd. 45. Who 45 is for? They got Fleury. Listen, Stensgaard on the steal. Layup, other end, good. As Stensgaard goes coast to coast and gets the layup. Oak Grove 10, Trenton 5, 4:45 left to go. Opening quarter. Back with it. That's Slater back with it. Bounce pass Ledoux, left wing. They go to Turcotte. She dribbles, left-hand dribble, stop, baseline shot, too strong, no good. Rebound on the weak side by Samuelson.
Well, right now the basketball game is definitely at the pace of the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers.
Almost stolen by Ryder. Mariah Martin controls. She goes left side. Stensgaard back out around the wheel. They go to Samuelson. Samuelson cross court to Leitner. Top of the key to Martin. In the right corner, Stensgaard shot up and good, and Stensgaard's on a roll. Todd, and Bob Turcotte wants timeout. 4:08 left to go, opening quarter. 12-5 Oak Grove, back in a minute.
Get up to $300 cash back on a new Amana furnace with the great Amana rebate. For
45
versus the high efficiency
Take
Amana
45
furnace and
Fleury.
receive cash back from Amana or 1 year no payment for finance charges. For lower utility bills and industry-leading warranties, tests begin at the University of Mary.
4:08 left to go. It's been the Jamie Stensgaard show as her team leads 12-5 in the opening quarter. Trenton has the basketball. Slater with it. Dribble entry on the right side. They go to right on the wet ring. They go down low. Hoffman tries to make a move. Doesn't have it. They go around the wheel to Turcotte. Shot from the left wing. Up and good for three.
Knuckleball shot up there by Lacey Turcotte from three-point land. She got it to go.
Lacey Turcotte, the 5'10 junior, makes it 12-8 Oak Grove. Samuelson on the left wing. They go cross court to Leitner. Leitner, she'll take the jump shot from about 17. That one's no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Ryder. She gets it to Hoffman. Hoffman into the front court for Trent. She's going to go coast to coast. Kicks it back out to Turcotte. Back to Ryder. Left swing to Turcotte. She goes on the baseline. Stop. Shot up short. No good. Rebound pulled out of there by Samuelson of Fargo Grove. And we got a foul on Katie Ryder. No, wait, that's going to be on Slater, excuse me.
Fouls on the Trenton Tigers. Stacy Slater. That's her first. That shot looked to be partially blocked there by Hoffman underneath as Turcotte tried to get the ball up to the hoop for the Trenton Tigers.
3:15 left to go, opening quarter. Oak Grove with the lead, 12-8, and they have the basketball. Martin with it, top of the key. They go left side, Samuelson. Top of the key, Martin goes to the elbow, kicks in the right corner. Stensgaard down low. Fleury shot up off the glass and good.
Well, good recognition on the reversal there by Stensgaard. Found the wide open Hoffman underneath.
14-8, Oak Grove by 6 with 2:50 left to go in the opening quarter. Todd Dimery, Scott Woodmansey with the game. Ball stolen by Oak Grove. Stensgaard with it. Tries to reverse pivot, has it knocked away. Turcotte picks it up for Trenton. Turcotte on the move for the Trenton Tigers. Into the front court, guarded by Martin. Zone defense by the Grovers. Left wing Ryder, she dribbles. Goes down low to shot by Turcotte. Short, no good. Rebound, weak side. Hoffman shot up. Gets the shooter's bounce.
Hoffman, nice bounce there on the offensive board, but credit her for staying alive.
14-10 Oak Grove. 2:15 left to go, opening quarter. In the right corner, Stensgaard with it. They go up down low to Fleury. Fleury, first shot up, second shot up. They're both no good. Fleury's going to get called for over the back.
Well, frustration foul there on Monica Fleury as she missed two bunnies and then went over the back on the third miss and got whistled for the over-the-back foul. Into the basketball game, Scott, for the Trenton Tigers, number 53, Aaron Ling.
Aaron Ling into the game. She replaced Katie Ryder. Also, Todd, who's that for Oak Grove, number 41. That's Ashley Hildreth. We'll check in for the Oak Grove Grovers. Trenton with it. They break the pressure, does Slater. Slater. Weak side pass. Hoffman blocked by Fleury, and they're going to say she got it with the body. So Katie Hoffman will go to the free throw line, shooting 2, and her team trails by 4 at 14-10.
Nice setup there by Slater as she found Katie Hoffman underneath, and you called it right, Scott. It was a great block up top by the Oak Grove Grovers, number 45, Monica Fleury, but down low, she bumped Katie Hoffman. She still stepped in the line and shoot 2.
Jennifer Adamson checks in for Fargo Oak Grove. She's a 5'9" sophomore. Shot by Hoffman is good. She'll have one more. 14-11, Oak Grove by 3. Katie Eyes, shot up, and that one's also good. So Trenton pulls to within 2 with 1:50 to go in the opening quarter. Quickly back with it is Stensgaard. She dribbles the free throw line, kicks it left side to Leitner, back to Stensgaard, to Leitner on the left wing. Back to Stensgaard, they play catch. They go down in the quarter to Samuelson. Samuelson, back out to Leitner, to Stensgaard. Stensgaard, they go right side to Hildreth. Hildreth, inside, Leitner, shot up off the glass and good. Lindsay Leitner stepping into the paint and knocking it down. 16-12, 1:25 to go, opening quarter. Back with it is Hoffman for Trenton. She goes left side to Ling. Ling, cross-court pass to Slater. Slater, top of the key, Turcotte. To Ling, deep in the left corner. She dribbles baseline, shot up. The runner, no good. Pulled out of there by Samuelson of the Grovers. She gets it off to Leitner. Leitner into the front court, hands off to Stensgaard. Jamie sets things up. They go left side, Samuelson. Back to Stensgaard as they overload the left side. Samuelson, shot. Up, too strong, no good. There's Stensgaard with the rebound. Her shot up, off the glass, that one no good. Bodies all over. Another shot up, blocked nicely as Hildreth had her shot blocked by Turcotte. Turcotte on the move down the left side. Kicks it back out. Wing, she'll take the long rainbow shot. That one no good. Hoffman, weak side rebound, shot up. No good, and she's going to be fouled.
Well, Katie Hoffman was in the right place at the right time there. As you called it, Scott, Ling fired up the 3. That was an air ball, but it fell right into the lap of Katie Hoffman. She went up and got hit in the act, and she'll shoot 2.
36.3 to go, opening quarter, 16-12, Oak Grove leads, but Hoffman at the free throw line. First one in and out, no good. Ryder checking back in for Trenton on number 13, Todd, for Trenton. That's
Cammie Moran.
And also, as I mentioned,
21's back in for Trenton, Katie Ryder.
Shot up by Hoffman. That one's no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Adamson. Gets it off to Leitner, to Stensgaard. Stensgaard, left side. That's Mariah Martin. Back to Stensgaard. They overload that left side. Martin's going to take the shot from the left wing. That one's up and good.
All right, now the Grovers are doing a great job of dissecting the Trenton Tigers zone.
18-12, Oak Grove by 6. 12 seconds to go, opening quarter. Ryder back with the top of the key against that 2-3 zone of the Grovers. They go right wing to Moran. Moran, and she's going to get called for a double dribble.
Good man-up pressure defense by the Grovers. Forced that turnover.
4.9, Stensgaard. She's got to push it. She gets it into the front court. The free throw line, left wing, Martin. They go down low. Ball stolen, and that's going to end quarter number 1. Fargo Oak Grove 18, Trenton 12. We'll be back to the Bismarck Civic Center in a minute.
Attention public safety professionals. Electronic Communications introduces Motorola's Voice Memory Keynote Pager with voice pager.
18-12 after 8 minutes in this one. The Oak Grove Grovers are on fire as they lead the Tigers by 6, and Oak Grove has the basketball. Martin controls for the Grovers. She gets it in the front court. They go right wing to Leitner. Leitner ball high red, looks for Stensgaard on the cut, doesn't give it to her. They go left side to Martin, looking down low, nobody home. Back out top of the key, Todd, number 25 into the game for Oak Grove. That's Steph Emmel. She's now into the game for. They go down low, Stensgaard. Stensgaard on a post, shot up, blocked nicely by Turcotte. One shot again by Stensgaard, and she's going to go shoot 2.
Good resilience there by Stensgaard as she got the ball on the post up that time, folks. She went up, first one was blocked by Lacey Turcotte. The second one, Stensgaard went right back up with it and got fouled.
7:33 to go in the opening half. Jamie Stensgaard at the free throw line shooting 2. Shot by Jamie's up and good. And she'll have another.
Back into the Grover lineup, number 35, Kristen Samuelson.
Samuelson back in, as Todd mentioned. Stensgaard will have one more. Jamie's second one up, and that one's also good. 20-12, Oak Grove by 8, 7:33 to go in the opening half. Todd Domery, Scott Woodmansey with you from the Bismarck Civic Center for the State Class B Girls Basketball Tournament. Back with it is Ryder. They go down low. Hoffman, double team down low. Shot up off the glass. Cut. She's fouled.
Nice physical play there by Katie Hoffman, and she finished it off the glass and the foul, and a good job by the Trenton Tigers of reversing that basketball quickly and getting the post up down low.
Well, and they didn't waste any time either, Todd, as you mentioned, getting it in there, and Hoffman muscled it up there, got the bucket to go down, and she's going to shoot one. Katie shot up, and that one's good. So just like that, the Trenton Tigers make it 20-15. Back with it is Martin for the Grovers. She goes left side, Samuelson, ball high over, here's it, hand back pass to Martin. They look for the lob, nothing there. Screen and roll. Bounce pass Stensgaard. Stensgaard, top of the key, trying to get it off to Leitner, and they do. And now Leitner goes right corner. That's Emmel. No, excuse me, that's Adamson. Adamson, free throw line. Samuelson, jump shot, too strong, no good from 15. Pulled out of there by Ryder. She gets it off to Turcotte. Turcotte on the move for the Tigers. To Ryder, top of the key. They look inside of Ledoux, nothing there. They go left wing, Slater, Ryder. Hoffman has it at the right elbow. And ball stolen by Stensgaard. Stensgaard on the push for the Grovers. Stensgaard down the left side. Reverse pivot, and she loses it to Katie Hoffman.
Stensgaard tried to do a little too much on that occasion as she went 1-on-3.
6.5 to go in the opening half. Oak Grove by 5 at 20-15. Slater almost throws away. Ledoux, jump shot. That one's good. Trisha Ledoux from about 12 makes it 20-17 with 6:15 to go in the opening half. Quickly as ball in the front court, they get it to Samuelson. Ball high over her head. They go top of the key to Leitner. Left wing, that's Fleury. No, excuse me, Martin. Stensgaard underneath, shot up, good, count it, she's fouled. Todd, this Jamie Stensgaard does not quit moving.
Well, they found her underneath that time again, folks, as she's made jumpers now. She's scored in the paint twice.
And she posts up.
She posts up. She's got 12 in the game, looking for 13, does Jamie Stensgaard.
I wonder if she shoots threes. Shot by Stensgaard, up and good. So Jamie Stensgaard having a great first half for the Grovers, and they lead 23-17 with 6 minutes to go in the opening half. Back with it is Slater. They go to Ledoux. Ledoux, she got tried suitcase violation by Trisha Ledoux. And it's going to be turnover, Trenton.
Ledoux had a lane to penetrate there, but shuffled the puppies on the way to the hoop.
Martin with pressure by Slater. Picks it up, they get it off to Leitner. Leitner, and she has the ball stolen by Turcotte.
Nice job there by Turcotte. Stripped it away.
Turcotte going to the hole, fadeaway shot, in and out, no good. We're going to have a foul on Lindsay Leitner, and Turcotte's going to go to the line shooting two, and Todd, she's been awfully quiet in this first half.
Turcotte's got just 3 points on a lone three-point shot, but nice job there on the defensive end as she just wrestled the basketball away from Leitner, went coast to coast, pulled up for about an 8-footer. Couldn't get it to go, but she got hit in the act.
Lacey Turcotte at the charity stripe for two. First one up by Lacey's good. 23-18, 5:36 left to go in the opening half. The winner of this one to take on the Langen Cardinals tomorrow at 6:30 in semifinal game number 1.
Tanya Coomer back in for the Tigers.
Another one for Turcotte is good. Who's back? Who's in there, Todd?
45 for the Tigers, Tanya Coomer.
Tanya Coomer into the game. 23-19, ball stolen in the backcourt by Slater. Slater, and she's going to be fouled by Stensgaard, and that could be dangerous. Oh, she's going to be fouled by Martin, I believe.
Fouled by Martin as Slater looked like she was going to have an easy breakaway, but from behind she got tripped up as the feet got tangled up. Non-shooting foul, so the Tigers will have the ball out of bounds.
Todd, you know this. Well, we'll talk about it after on the next dead ball. The ball goes inbound to Slater on the right wing. She throws a baseball cross-court pass to Turcotte. Left-handed dribble, baseline screens for Ryder. Deep in the left corner, too strong, no good. Pulled out there by Stensgaard. Here come the Grovers on the move. 3-on-2. Stensgaard shot up off the glass and good.
Whoa, like a streak of light. Jamie Stensgaard coast to coast off the defensive board, and boy, is she fast.
She can fly, folks. 25-19, the Grovers with 5 minutes to go. Ryder with it. Off pass from Slater. Left wing, that's Coomer. Jump shot too strong, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Adamson. She gets it off to the flash. That's Stensgaard. Stensgaard, left wing, they go to Leitner. Leitner, ball high over her head. They go top of the key, Samuelson to Stensgaard. Stensgaard penetrates, shot. She's cut off. Offensive foul on Stensgaard.
Oh, great help defense there by the Tigers as Stensgaard got around their initial defender, but Katie Hoffman for the Trenton Tigers stepped in and drew the offensive foul.
Todd, we talked about, Mark Langseth, the head coach of the Oak Grove Grovers. He's got quite a record on him as he was very successful in coaching at Concordia, as he's got the national championship in Division III women's basketball with a record of 31-3. So he brings quite a knowledge to this basketball team. Hoffman, jump shot from 10, too strong, no good. Pulled out of there by Martin. Martin with it, back into the front court, left side to Leitner. Lindsay, ball high over her head. They go top of the key to Samuelson. Samuelson around the wing to Martin. Martin looks for Stensgaard on the cut. They find her in the paint. Shot up off the glass, too strong. Stensgaard, rebound. Shot up again, and she's going to go shoot two.
Well, Jamie Stensgaard's the answer right now for the Grovers, and she is just very active, folks, even away from the basketball. And another thing to point out, her teammates are doing an excellent job of getting her the basketball in a place where she can do something with it.
And the thing about Jamie Stensgaard, Todd, is she reminds me a lot of a gal by the name of Pat Smykowski, who played basketball at NDSU. And she, looks like her. She plays like her. And she's a good one, folks. First one by Stensgaard is good. She'll have another. Second one by Jamie. That one rattles around and goes down. 27-19, 4:03 left to go in the opening half.
Aaron Ling back in for the Tigers, number 53, Scott.
Oak Grove with the lead. Back with it for the Tigers is Rider. Inside the Ling. Shot too strong. No, that was Coomer on the shot. Stensgaard on the move for the Grovers. Stensgaard free throw line. Kicks it back to Adamson. Right side, Samuelson. Samuelson shot up. Blocked nicely by Turcotte. Hoffman clears everybody out, and we're going to have a foul on Samuelson.
Reaching in the backcourt on Samuelson of the Grovers.
Kristen Samuelson will pick up the personal foul. That's her second. And Turcotte will go to the line and shoot two. Oh, it'll be 1-on-1, I'm sorry. As they have 8 team fouls due to the Grovers. 3:40 left to go, opening half. Oak Grove with the lead, 27-19. Checking in is number 25. Steph Emmel back in for the Grovers as Samuelson will sit down. Oh, they got to fill the lane on the other side, and they do that. So Hoffman will shoot a bonus. Katie's first one up, rolls off, no good. And Turcotte's going to get called for over the back. As Lacey Turcotte got called on the rebound on the weak side, Todd.
Credit Jen Adamson with the good box out for the Grovers. And Turcotte picks up her third foul, folks. That'll hurt the Tigers as she'll have to sit down for the remainder of the first half.
No question. Big loss for the Trenton Tigers. 3:35 left to go. Opening half. Oak Grove with the lead and the basketball by 8. Left wing is Leitner with it. Top of the key. That's Emmel. Right wing to Stensgaard. Stensgaard back to Emmel. They go around the wheel to Adamson. Adamson, top of the key to Emmel. To Martin. Martin looking for Stensgaard on the cut. Doesn't give it to her. Deep in the corner, Adamson. Stensgaard down, posting up on the block on Rider. Martin drives, dishes back to Leitner. Saved. Shot up by Emmel, blocked, and she's they're gonna say there's a foul as Steph Emmel picked up the loose ball, went up, and she got fouled, and she's gonna shoot two.
Emmel penetrated the lane. The foul on the Tigers is gonna be on number 45, Tanya Coomer.
And the Trenton Tigers, Todd, are gonna have to do something offensively as they're having all kinds of problems right now, getting the ball into Katie Hoffman, and not only that, getting Lacey Turcotte trying to get her going.
Credit the good swarming defense by the Grovers for that. Both free throws.
Free throws by Emmel were missed. 3 minutes to go in the opening half. Back with it is Slater. Left wing, that's Ling. Down low, Hoffman. Hoffman backs in. Shot up off the glass and good.
Well, a la Charles Barkley there. Katie Hoffman backed her way right to point-blank range and laid it up for two.
27-21, 2:40 left to go, opening half. Oak Grove leads, and they have the basketball. Left wing with it is Martin. Martin looks inside, nobody there. They go around the wheel, that's Adamson. Shot from the right wing by Adamson's up and good.
Well, nice job there by the Grovers. They double-teamed Stensgaard on the cut, and it left Jen Adamson wide open. She said, well, I'll just take this 18-footer, and she buried it.
Oak Grove by 8 at 29-21, 2:15 left to go in the opening half. Ryder with it in the right corner, looks down low to the wing. They try to find Hoffman on the cut. Back out Slater. Shot too strong, no good. Rebound out of there by Leitner. To Stensgaard. Stensgaard on the move for the Grovers. Jamie in the front court. Goes left side to Leitner. Leitner, top of the key. That's Emmel. Around the right side to Stensgaard. Jump shot, Jamie Stensgaard, good.
Well, Stensgaard can do it all. She's got 11 in the quarter, 19 in the game, Scott, and she is on fire.
31-21, Oak Grove by 10 with 1:45 to go. Back with it is Ryder for the Tigers. She goes right wing to Slater. Top of the key, Ryder. She'll pull up a long three. That one too strong, no good. Rebound, loose ball. Who got it? Emmel got it for the Grovers. She hands off to Martin. And Todd Fargo, Oak Grove can do nothing wrong in this first half. Left wing with it is Leitner. Leitner to Emmel. Right side Stensgaard. She's got ISO on the right side, doesn't use it. Martin on the cut. She's going to be fouled by number 31, Stacy Slater.
Well, I really like the way the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers are utilizing their offense to get their players shots. They're doing an excellent job of running their sets, and people are coming off screens and getting open looks at the basket.
Number 43, Chelsea Gamble, going to check in for Oak Grove. First free throw up by Martin is good. Also number 41, Ashley Hildreth is in for Oak Grove.
Cammie Moran back in for the Tigers.
Cammie Moran in. As the second one is missed, back with it is Slater. Shot up, short, no good. Rebound, pull out of there. We got a loose ball as Hoffman just grabs it away from Leitner. She goes cross court to Moran. Moran almost loses it, gets it back. Right side, stolen out by Hildreth. Layup, other end, and she's going to be fouled.
Oh, check that, Scott. That was a good call as the officials conferred and decided that there was a travel before the foul. So give the basketball back to the Trenton Tigers.
As Ashley Hildreth got the steal, and she got called for a travel. 45 seconds to go. Trenton with the lead, and they trail 32-21. Right wing is it with Ryder. Deep in the corner, that's Link. She fakes. Right wing Ryder. Long three-pointer, too strong, no good. We're going to have a foul on Moran on the weak side.
Well, once again, the Grovers defense doing a great job of forcing the issue on the Trenton Tigers, and now we'll make the long walk to the other end, and the Grovers will shoot the bonus.
36.1 to go in this opening half, and Todd, right now, it seems the Trenton Tigers are going one pass and shoot the basketball, and Fargo Oak Grove is running their offense to the point where they can score. Free throw up too strong by Emmel. Rebound pulled out of there. Who's got it? Martin, her left-handed shot is up and no good. Ryder pulls it down. Baseball pass, other end of the floor. 2-on-1. Ling, she traveled. Layup good.
Well, she got away with one there as Ling took an extra step on that layup, but it went unnoticed by the officials. Give her credit for two.
32-23, 15 seconds to go in this first half. On the drive, Emmel with it, blocked nicely by Ryder. Hoffman has it, 7 seconds. Into the front court with it is Slater. Slater, top of the key, Ryder. She'll throw one up, that one's gonna be short. Ling had it, lost it, out of bounds. And that's gonna end the first half of play. Fargo Oak Grove 32, Trenton 23. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout.
Athletes played with
2:23 and stepping in, joining us here at halftime is Dave Yeager, the general manager of the Dakota Wizards. And David?
for the best in-state and out-state long-distance service called West River Long Distance. Union State Bank of Hazen, your locally owned bank with branches in Stanton and Zap, member FDIC. Teamwork and cooperation is a major part of our lives every day. That's why IB...
Grove Grovers and the Trenton Tigers, and it's been all Fargo Oak Grove as they lead 32-23. This game will do it for the afternoon session, and then tonight at about 6:30, the Hatton Flyers will take on the Garrison Troopers, and to follow that one at about 8:15 will be the Gackle Street Orioles and the Bottineau Braves. The Langdon Cardinals are our first semifinal team as they defeated the Hazen Bison 50-44, so they'll play the first game tomorrow night at 6:30. Hazen will drop into the consolation. They'll play the loser of this one tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Just a real quick recap of this first half stats. Fargo Oak Grove, 12 of 29, 41%. The Trenton Tigers, 8 of 25 for 32%. So quite a difference there in shooting from the field. And 10 turnovers to Oak Grove has 10 turnovers. Trenton 5 on the boards. Oak Grove 23, Trenton 11, and also Fargo Oak Grove, Jamie Stensgaard. She's got 21 points. And on the other side, Katie Hoffman has 11. So it's been the Jamie Stensgaard show for the Oak Grove Grovers. And we've got 16 minutes to go on this one to determine our second semifinalist tomorrow night. Oak Grove will go they'll counter the same way they started. Stensgaard, Martin, Fleury, Leitner, and Samuelson. Trenton comes back with Ryder, Slater, Ledoux, Turcotte, and Hoffman. As the Trenton Tigers break the huddle, the Grovers getting their last final instructions from Mark Langseth. And we're ready for our final 16 minutes of this one. The Trenton Tigers and the Oak Grove Grovers. Ryder will inbound for the Tigers, and we're underway. Ryder has it. She's going to run a point for Trenton. 2-3 zone again by the Grovers. Ryder goes left wing to Turcotte. Turcotte ball, however, as they go baseline. That's Slater with it. Deep in the left corner looking for Hoffman. She wants it, doesn't get it. High post will do. Right wing Ryder. Now they go down low. Hoffman backs in. Shot. Turn around. Too strong, no good. Weak side rebound. Pulled out of there by Samuelson. On the move. Down the court. Martin. Dribble. Shot up. Blocked nicely by Slater.
Slater and Hoffman combined on that block. Nice job by the Tigers.
Pulled out of there. Turcotte brings up Ryder. Three-pointer from the left wing. That one's good.
Well, somebody needs to get it going for the Trenton Tigers. Katie Ryder steps out and makes the long three, and now it's only a 7-point basketball game.
7:10 left to go in the third quarter. 32-26, Oak Grove with the lead. Back with it, and it looks to me like, Todd, they're chasing Stensgaard right now.
Yes, it does.
Right side, Samuelson. Samuelson, high post to Leitner. Right wing, they go to Samuelson. Cross court, Martin. Long shot by Martin. That one's no good. Rebound, shot up by Monica Fleury is good.
That one fell right into Fleury's lap as she had great position underneath. Found it, got it, and scored.
Full court pressure by Oak Grove, broken easily by the Tigers. Turcotte with it, backs into Stensgaard, tries to draw the foul. Stolen by Martin. Martin, all alone on the other end. Layup, short, no good. Loose ball, Hoffman pulls it out of there. Gets it off to Slater. Stacy into the front court. She backs out, going to set it up. They go back out to Turcotte. Left wing Ryder. Wide open three, doesn't take it. They go high post Ledoux. She loses it. Right side to Turcotte. Turcotte. Left wing Ryder. Wide open three once again. That one too strong, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Stensgaard. Stensgaard on the move for the Grovers. Into the front court. Loses it at the free throw line. Turcotte. She's got a 1-on-2. Gets it off Slater. Shot. Left side, good.
Nice setup there by Turcotte, and she found Slater on the 2-on-1. And here comes the Trenton Tigers.
Here come the Tigers as they trail by 6 at 34-28. 5:45 left to go in the third quarter. Stensgaard into the front court. Slater guarding her. Now they switch off, and Ryder's going to chase Stensgaard. Right wing, Samuelson. Backdoor pass to Leitner. Shot up, and she's going to be fouled. As Lindsay Leitner will go to the free throw line, and she'll shoot a pair.
Well, right now the Trenton Tigers are in a box-and-one defense, Scott, and Oak Grove is going to have somebody else find some shots. Or, you know what you have to do against a box-and-one? You really need to go to your man-to-man offense and try and get Stensgaard open as well as the other players.
You know, Todd, and also what a great move by Bob Turcotte to come out and change something up defensively and make Fargo Oak Grove make some adjustments. And the first free throw by Lindsay Leitner is up and good. 35-28, the Grovers by 7, 5:36 left to go in the third quarter. Lindsay has one more. That one's up and good. So the Grovers back up by 8. Trenton with the basketball, and Ryder controls for the Tigers. Rider, left side to Slater. Slater to Rider. Rider eyes, doesn't take it. Free throw line, left elbow, kicks it in the left corner to Slater. Slater, cross court to Turcotte. 3-point shot, right wing. Shot up, too strong, no good. Leitner pulls out of there. Stensgaard wanted it, didn't get it. Turcotte's got to be careful. Leitner, layup, crossover dribble, no good. Shot by Rider. Pulled down by Rider. She brings it into the front court. Goes left side to Turcotte. Lacey with it. On the dribble to the left side, cut off baseline by Samuelson. Back out to Coomer, to Rider. She eyes. Goes right side to Hoffman. Katie, cross court to Lacey Turcotte. Turcotte in the corner. Slater eyes. Looks inside to Coomer, doesn't give it to her. Back to Turcotte. They play catch on the left side. Now they try to go down low. Ball stolen out of there by Samuelson. Stensgaard picks it up.
Nice job by Samuelson deflecting the post pass.
Leitner, cross court. Samuelson wide open on the weak side. Shot up short, no good. Fleury, rebound, up, shot and good.
Well, right there, Monica Fleury wanted the basketball more than anyone else. She went up and got it and scored. She's got 10 now in the game.
38-28, Oak Grove by 10. Turcotte to the other end. Shot up, good, count it, she's fouled.
Nice job by Lacey Turcotte on the fast break. She drew the contact from Fleury, count the basket off the glass, and Turcotte took quite a shot in the midsection on that play.
So Lacey Turcotte quickly down the other end of the floor answers for the Trenton Tigers. 4:18 left to go, third quarter, 38-30, Oak Grove. Lacey will have one. Shot up and good by Lacey. 38-31, 4:18 left to go. Stensgaard with it. She's trapped at the timeline. Breaks the pressure. Stensgaard loses the basketball. Trenton on the move, 1-on-3. Hoffman, shot, off the glass, good.
Well, nice unselfish play there by Slater. She could have had the layup, but Hoffman was ahead of her. She tossed it up there, and Hoffman converted.
Back with it is Hildreth. Hildreth, she's trapped out front. She gets it off to Stensgaard. Pass, left side, Samuelson, shot up, rolls around and goes down.
Nice low-look pass there by Stensgaard as she found a wide-open Kristen Samuelson for her first basket of the evening.
40-33, 3:40 to go in the third quarter. Rider with it for the Tigers. Into the front court to Slater. Slater, Stacy on the dribble, almost has it stolen by Hildreth. Back to Turcotte. Long three-pointer by Lacey. Too strong, no good. Out of bounds. And it's going to be Oak Grove basketball. As Todd, I think what Trenton needs to do is they need to ISO Katie Hoffman a little bit more than they're doing right now, because she seems to do a good job of making her own way down on the block.
Hoffman's had a good night. She's got 14 points, and like you said, the shots are not going down from three-point land, so maybe they'd be better off trying to work the ball inside to Hoffman.
Trenton trails by 7, 40-33. Mariah Martin with it for Oak Grove. She loses the basketball. Turcotte with it. Turcotte. Stensgaard shot. Turcotte, count it. She's fouled.
Wow, what an individual effort there by Lacey Turcotte. She was the one who stole the ball at half court, knocking it off a Grover knee, and then she retrieved the ball, went coast to coast, drew the contact from Stensgaard. She'll step to the line for one.
So right now, the Trenton Tigers, Todd, are making a run as they trail by 5 at 40-35 with 3:14 to go. Third quarter. Shot by Lacey's up and good. Make it 4. So that box and one is working thus far for the Trenton Tigers. Stensgaard with it against the pressure. She gets it across. Stolen by Rider. Gets it to Turcotte. Turcotte on the move. In the paint. Shot up. Cut it. She's fouled.
Well, the third quarter belongs to Lacey Turcotte right now, folks. She is doing it all.
And the Grovers want timeout. 40-38. Trenton trails by 2. 3:02 to go. Third quarter. Back in a minute.
The Garrison Merchants want to congratulate the Garrison back from Amana, or one get up $300. Amana and Bismarck Heating and Air. We're the problem solvers. Bismarck Heating and Air.
Folks, the Trenton Tigers, who are on the verge of getting blown out of this one, trail by 1 at 40-39. Stensgaard into the front court. And Hoffman, not a very good foul that time by Katie Hoffman.
Well, they had Stensgaard double-teamed right over the timeline. That's the first foul on Katie Hoffman, and they almost bailed Stensgaard out by fouling.
Leitner inbounds it, gets it off to Martin. Right wing they go to Adamson. Adamson to Martin, right side to Adamson. In the corner, down low. Fleury, shot up, no good. Rebound, shot, put back and good.
Well, Fleury's picked up the slack here in the third. She's got 6, did a nice job of creating space for herself on that trip.
2:35 to go, third quarter, 42-39, Oak Grove with the lead. Slater. And we're going to have a block on Jennifer Adamson as Stacy Slater tried to go right around Adamson, but Jennifer was right there, and she's going to pick up a foul. 2:31 to go, 42-39. Fargo Oak Grove leads the Trenton Tigers. Slater back with it, left side to go to Ryder. Ryder looks high post. Coomer, jump shot, in the paint, too strong, no good, pulled out of there by Fleury. Here come the Grovers, on the move. Martin, bounce pass, left side, Stensgaard, she saves it to Adamson. Adamson, back to Stensgaard, baseline, shot, up, short, no good. Fleury, put back, and she's going to be fouled.
Well, that's Stensgaard's first shot attempt of the third quarter here as they have the box and chaser on there. Nice job by Fleury on the offensive glass, mopped up that miss, went up and got hacked.
42-39, 2:07 left to go, third quarter. Oak Grove with the lead. Monica Fleury to the free throw line. She'll shoot 2. First one by Monica up, and that one's good.
Back in for the Trenton Tigers, Tricia Ledoux.
Coomer will sit down. 43-39 as Monica Fleury having a good third quarter here for the Grovers. Second one bounces and goes in. So 44-39. Fargo Oak Grove extends that lead. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Slater back with it, goes right wing to Ryder. Almost stolen by Adamson. Baseline, Turcotte. She's cross-courts it to Ryder. Ryder, baseline, Hoffman. Hoffman eyes, has Ledoux in the paint. She throws it away. Stensgaard has it. To Martin, into the front court. Martin, layup, short, no good. Pulled out of there by Katie Hoffman. Hoffman has it. Gives it off to Ryder. Ryder into the front court. 2-3 zone defense by the Grovers. Into Ledoux. She eyes. Shot. Rolls around. Comes out. No good. Pulled out of there by Fleury. They get it to Stensgaard. Stensgaard on the move. Quickly to Adamson. Adamson dribbles. And we're going to have a foul on Slater.
Boy, the Grovers do a nice job of keeping their heads up on the fast break and moving the ball ahead with the pass. Stensgaard once again got it ahead to Adamson.
Well, not only that, Todd, they do a good job of filling the lanes, too. As they get the ball to the middle, they fill right and they fill left, and that makes things a little bit more easier when you're running that fast break. Samuelson checks in. Stensgaard breaks down the paint, shot up, short, no good. Hoffman has it. She gets it out. Slater all alone, chased by Samuelson. Slater, shot, up and good.
Well, nice job by Slater there of using her body to fend off the defender, and Slater converts the easy deuce.
44-41, 1:05 to go, third quarter. With it is Leitner. Lindsay gets it off to Mariah Martin. Martin into the front court, guarded by Turcotte. Turcotte's got to be careful. She's playing with 3 fouls. To Stensgaard. Stensgaard being chased by Aaron Ling now. Right side to go to Samuelson. Samuelson looks inside, nothing there. Martin, jump shot from about 19, no good. Ledoux, all alone is Slater on the other end, and she's going to be run over by Mariah Martin. So Slater doing the old shoot and release action. Tried to get another easy one.
Slater on the high school hideout. She snuck out ahead of everyone, and a nice job on the defensive boards of Ledoux. And then she looked ahead of the pack, tried to get it to Slater, just couldn't get enough muscle on the pass, but it got there, and in the meantime, Slater was fouled.
Checking in is Ashley Hildreth. Ball inbounded to Slater. Slater can't find anybody. Bounce pass right wing to Ling. Ling. Across court to Turcotte. Turcotte left-handed dribble, backs it out. Left side Turcotte. She goes down low to Coomer. Back out Turcotte. Turcotte eyes, doesn't take a drive. Baseline. The runner. Short, no good. Loose ball underneath. Who's got it? Samuelson. Oh, Ledoux. Shot. No good. There's the foul. Turcotte. Her shot is no good.
Oh, it's like everything paused momentarily, Scott, there as everyone was anticipating the foul, but the ball was still alive. Credit the Tigers for keeping with it.
Well,
Lacey Turcotte and Ledoux were down low just battling.
I thought everything stopped there, but the officials called it a block, but Lacey Turcotte's going to go to the line and shoot 2 with 10.8 to go in the third quarter. Lacey's free throw is good. 44-42. Erin Moran checking in the game, and she better tuck her jersey or she's going to have to sit down.
Cami Moran.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cami Moran.
What a quarter by Lacey Turcotte. She's got 10 now for the Tigers in the quarter.
Second one by Lacey, up and good. That one rattles home, 44-43. quickly inbound. Hildred with it. She gets it in the front court on the left-handed dribble. They get it back off. They get it. Samuelson, left side shot. Rolls off, no good. Rebound, Turcotte. And that's going to do it after 3 quarters of play. Fargo Oak Grove 44, Trenton 43. We'll be back for the final 8 minutes after this 1-minute timeout.
The University of Mary wants you on their team. University of Mary athletes play to win in both sport and the classroom. Athletic Director Al Borky and all the University of Mary coaches are strict with training rules and academic requirements. They believe in the athlete becoming a well-rounded individual, equipped with the skills that'll make him or her a success on the playing field and in life. The road to your success begins at the University of Mary. Attention public safety professionals, electronic communications.
The fourth quarter, Fargo Oak Grove will have possession. Martin has it. They lead it by 1. Now right side to Samuelson. Samuelson off in the corner to Leiter. Leiter thinks about it, now gives it to Samuelson. Samuelson tosses it inside, almost stolen away. Stensgaard tracks it down. Now right side to Leiter. Leiter against the box and 1 defense. Now it's tipped away. Mariah Martin corrals it. Now left side. Samuelson has it back to Martin. Now left corner. Leiter tries it. That's no good. Fleury inside. Good job on the offensive glass there, Scott.
Yeah, it was. Great job that time by Monica Fleury. She's kind of having her way down low, Todd, in this second half as Oak Grove leads 44-43, just underway, quarter number 4. Todd Dimery, Scott Woodmanson with you on KFire 550 AM radio from the Bismarck Civic Center. Monica's first free throw is up and rolls around and comes out, so she'll have 1 more. Tanya Coomer checking in. She replaced Tricia Ledoux. Fleury has 1 more, and that one's up and good. So 45-43, Oak Grove by a pair. Back with it is Slater for the Tigers. Slater, bothered by Stensgaard, almost throws it away, then does. As Aaron Ling stepped out of bounds, Lacey Turcotte back into the game for the Trenton Tigers.
And one thing, Scott, this box and 1 defense has done a terrific job on Jamie Stensgaard. She had 19 points in the first half, and she's yet to score here in the second half.
Stensgaard has it. They're still in that box and 1. As Turcotte tries to muscle up Stensgaard, weak side shot by Samuelson. Slater all alone. Ball tipped by Martin. Still loose on the floor. We got bodies all over the place. Martin picks it out of there. And we're going to have a foul on Turcotte. That's going to be number 4.
Yeah, not a good foul there by Turcotte in the backcourt. On the reach in, Turcotte picks up her 4th.
And not a good foul that time, Todd, by Lacey. Mariah Martin takes the inbound. She'll run the point this time for the Grovers. Goes right wing to Samuelson. Kristen looks inside, goes back out to Mariah Martin. Martin, left side to Leitner. Leitner to Martin. In the corner to Samuelson. Down low, Fleury. Back to Samuelson. Jump shot, left wing, good.
Well, sooner or later, somebody needed to make one from the outside for the Grovers, and it was Kristen Samuelson who knocked down the 15-foot baseline jumper.
Timeout on the floor, 47-43, Oak Grove. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout.
Good.
6:26 left to go in the basketball game, 47-43. Fargo Oak Grove with the lead. Trenton has the basketball. Slater back with it for the Tigers. Right wing to Turcotte. She's playing with 4. They go cross court to Ryder. Down low to Hoffman. Stolen by Samuelson. She gets it off to Stensgaard. Stensgaard on a move for the Grovers. Reverse pivot at the free throw line. She's triple teamed. They hand it back off to Leitner. Leitner sets it up. She goes right side to Samuelson. To Leitner. Back to Martin. Martin to Samuelson on the right wing. Samuelson back out front to Martin. Martin double teamed out front. Samuelson in the right corner. That's Leitner. Leitner jump shot. Too strong, no good. Fleury with the rebound. To Samuelson. Layup good.
Nifty pass there by Fleury as she found Samuelson underneath, wide open for the easy deuce.
Kristen Samuelson puts Oak Grove up 49-43. 5.5 to go in the basketball game. Slater back with it. Gets it off to Katie Hoffman. Hoffman caught dangerous pass, almost stolen to Ryder. Rider looks inside. Now she's got to take the shot. That one too strong, no good. Rebound on the weak side to Kristen Samuelson. So she's having herself a good second half, Todd, as Kristen Samuelson. She's got a couple big jump shots. Left side they go to Leitner. Leitner to Martin. Martin in the corner to Samuelson. Samuelson down low. Flurry. Shot off the glass and good.
Well, one thing, Scott, right now, the Grovers are using their man-to-man offense and getting some good things against the Tigers.
22nd timeout. 51-43 Oak Grove. Back in 30.
These Streeter businesses would like to take this opportunity to wish the Jackal Streeter Orioles the best of luck in the Girls State Class B basketball tournament. The State Bank of Streeter, Streeter Co-op Oil, Streeter Grocery, and Dakota Central.
Their zone offense was ineffective against the box and one, so they switched back and done the cutting man-to-man offense, and it's been effective here in the fourth.
51-43 Oak Grove. Trenton with the basketball. Stolen by Stensgaard. Turcotte can't do anything because she's got 4. Layup, good.
Well, Stensgaard's first basket of the second half, and it came off of defense, and imagine that for Jamie Stensgaard.
And just like that, folks, it's a 10-point game. They go right side. Turcotte, long three-pointer by Lacey. Short, no good. Pulled out of there by Flurry. She gets it off to Stensgaard. Up the court to Martin. Martin on the move. Bounce pass. Samuelson. And we got a foul down low.
Foul on the pass as Martin tried to get it off to Samuelson.
Stacy Slater's going to pick up the foul.
And that's her fourth.
And that's 17 fouls on Trenton, so to the line will be Mariah Martin. And her team leads by 10 at 53-43. Shot by Mariah, up and good.
Aaron Ling back into the lineup for the Trenton Tigers.
Mariah will have one more. 4:22 left to go in the basketball game. The winner of this takes on the Langen Cardinals tomorrow night in semifinal game number 1. Mariah will have one more. Eyes shot up, and that one also good. 55-43 Oak Grove back up by 12. Ryder back with it for the Tigers. Stolen by Stensgaard. Stensgaard. Layup, other end, good. And right now the Grovers are running away with this basketball game as it's 57-43. And Bob Turcotte stands up and says, come on, folks, move to basketball. Lacey, and she's going to get called for a traveling.
Yeah, right now the Tigers are rattled, and I tell you what, for the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers, it's been Jamie Stensgaard on defense here in the fourth quarter.
Timeout on the floor, 57-43 Oak Grove. We'll be back in a minute.
Looking for
Oak Grove, Todd, and if you can't do it on the offensive end, you just go and you just pick your pocket and go in for some layups.
Well, Stensgaard hasn't gotten anything in the offense in the second half, so she said, I might as well just get a couple breakaway steals here in the fourth.
Well, Oak Grove has it, and Stensgaard controls. She hands off to Martin. Martin, 2-3 zone by, or the box and one still by Trenton. Martin with it, dribble left side to Samuelson. Down low, Flurry, shot up and good.
Well, Flurry once again down low, cleared a space for herself and did an excellent job using her body for the easy deuce.
Monica Flurry makes it 59-43, 16-point lead for the Grovers. Trenton, baseline Ling. Ling tries to go down low to Hoffman. Ball out of bounds, and it's going to be Trenton basketball. Ryder to inbound for the Tigers. They go deep in the right corner. That's Slater. Shot by Stacy's up and good, and that's a three-point shot. Stacy Slater makes it a 13-point game with 3:15 to go in the game. Martin, bounce pass. Samuelson, shot off the glass and good.
Well, when you break the pressure like the Grovers did that time, you need to attack, and nice job on the offensive end by the Grovers.
Yep, you're exactly right. 15. Lacey Turcotte comes back and answers, makes it 61-48. Stensgaard double teamed out front, and we're going to have a block. Oh, offensive foul. They're going to call an offensive foul on Stensgaard, and Fargo Oak Grove wants a timeout. 61-46, 2:54 to go in the basketball game, and Mark Langseth has no idea what that was all about. We'll be back in a minute.
program for
he was caught.
Careers.
He was
Page silently alerting you to a message. If you're a person on the go, talk to Electronic Communications about the Motorola Voice Memory Keynote Pager. They are the communications experts. Located at 212 West Main, Bismarck. Call 1-800-932-8911.
61-48, Oak Grove with the lead, and Trenton's got a lot of work to do here with 2:50 to go in the basketball game. Turcotte throws it away to Martin. Martin, coast to coast on the other end, layup. Oh, she loses it out of bounds. They're going to say a Trenton Tiger knocked it out, so Martin had a solo, but the Tigers were able to get back. 2:41 to go in the basketball game. Martin to inbound. She gets it in, tries to go to Samuelson. Samuelson saves it, out of bounds, Trenton basketball.
Well, that was a case there where Samuelson did not need to try and save that basketball as it was off the Tigers, but she tried to save it, and it's off her. Tiger basketball.
2:35 to go in the basketball game. Trenton with the basketball. Ryder with it. Still hounding defense by the Grovers. Down low, Hoffman. Hoffman shot up off the glass and good. And Todd, they haven't used that enough this afternoon.
Well, Hoffman had a nice first half, but in the second half, she's been quiet. Give credit to Erin Ling on the nice entry pass there.
Martin with it. They get it off to Stensgaard. Stensgaard, 61-50. Oak Grove by 11. 2:10 left to go in the basketball game. Flurry with it on the left side to Martin. Martin, they're going to have a reaching foul on Stacy Slater.
And that's going to be 5 on the Tigers' Stacy Slater.
So Slater's going to foul out of the basketball game. The 5'10", 5'4" junior guard. She'll be back for another stint next year. As some of the Oak Grove Grovers come over to congratulate her. Stensgaard comes over. Checking in, Todd, will be Cammie Moran.
And now this game is still not over by any means.
No, it's not. But right now, Trenton's got a lot of work to do with 2:02 to go in the game. Shot by Martin comes off no good. Turcotte pulls it out of there.
But if the Grovers miss some free throws, you never know.
Trenton on the move. Turcotte down the lane. Shot up and good. 61-52. 9-point lead. Stensgaard back with it. 1:45 to go in the game. Stensgaard right side to Samuelson. Samuelson cross court to Flurry. Flurry to Martin. Martin right side to Samuelson. Guarded by Turcotte. She can't foul. Now Moran comes out and fouls Mariah Martin.
Well, not a good trip there by the Tigers. They had way too much time run off the clock before they decide to foul. They're a little confused, but if they did anything right, Mariah Martin just missed the front end for the Grovers, so maybe the Tigers picked the right person to foul.
Yep, Mariah Martin will go to the free throw line. 61-52, a minute 34 to go. Erin Ling back into the game, as they're probably going to bring Moran in to foul. 9 team fouls on Trenton. Martin, free throw, shot, that one's up and good. 62-52.
Into the basketball game, Scott, for the Tigers, Vanessa Claris, number 15.
Vanessa Claris into the game. Second one by Martin is up and good. So 63-52. Quickly back with it is Turcotte. Left side Ling. Long, high three-point shot. Too strong, no good. Rebound to Martin. Martin looks for Stensgaard. Doesn't give it to her. Martin fends off her defenders. Gets into the front court, and we're going to have a foul by Erin Ling.
And Mariah Martin looks at the official like, man, I got fouled 5 times, and you finally called it.
63-52, 1:18 to go in a basketball game. Fargo Oak Grove leads it. As tied at 1 point, Trenton had this game to within 1 point. They couldn't get over the hump. Martin's first free throw, in and out, no good. She'll have one more. The winner lists to take on the Langdon Cardinals. Second one by Martin is up and good.
Well, give credit to the Grovers, other than Jamie Stensgaard, for picking up the slack when the Tigers went to the box and won.
64-52. And we're going to have a foul.
Fouls on the Grovers, 33. That's her 4th, I believe.
That's Martin. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor.
Mercer County since 1947, a Touchstone Energy partner.
Up to me tonight, which one you want?
Al Borky and all the University of Mary coaches are strict with training rules and academic requirements. They believe in the athlete becoming a well-rounded individual.
You make the first one. You make the call.
I'll do the first one.
On the playing field and in life. The road to your success begins at the University of Mary.
1:12 left to go in this basketball game. Lacey Turcotte at the free throw line, shooting a bonus. Shot no good, pulled out there by Samuelson, stolen. But we're going to have a foul on.
Just out of bounds.
Oh, just out of bounds. So it's going to be Oak Grove basketball with 1:10 left to go, and they lead by 12. Stensgaard into the front court. And that's going to be offensive foul on Hoffman, or on Stensgaard, as Hoffman draws the offensive charge.
4 fouls on Stensgaard.
Because I don't know what everybody's thinking about here. They're thinking they're going to go to the free throw line, but
Claris into the lineup for the Trenton Tigers, as Bob Turcotte wants to get his three-point shooters in the basketball game.
Lacey Turcotte saying it's bonus, but you can't do it on an offensive foul. Cross-court pass to Moran. Rider, she'll spot for 3. That one's good. We're right at 55 seconds left to go. 64-55. A 9-point lead. Timeout, Trenton. 53.8 back in 30.
You don't change good, solid design. You build on it. And that's why the engines, drivelines.
Get back into this one as they trail by 9. Fleury inbounds it to Martin. Martin breaks the pressure as, Samuelson makes a great catch. Shot off the glass and good.
You said it right there, Scott. Kristen Samuelson with the great catch. She's got 10 in the fourth, 12 in the game.
And that puts it up to 11. Stolen by Samuelson. Stolen back by Hoffman. Hoffman, free throw line. Kicks it to Turcotte. Turcotte running, jump shot, no good. Fight for Turcotte. Gets it shot up and good. 66-57. Stensgaard to Martin. Martin into the front court. She breaks the pressure. She carried the basketball. So Mariah Martin got called for a carry, and it's going to be 21.2. Number 15, Vanessa Claris checking back in for Trenton. 21.2, 66-57, as Trenton's got to get something up quick. Turcotte into the front court. She goes down the lane. Pass to Hoffman, off her hands, out of bounds, Oak Grove basketball. 14.6 to go in the game. Fleury inbounds it to Stensgaard. Stensgaard, as Claris is going to come up and foul her, and I think it's a little too late, Todd, for the Trenton Tigers.
This one's academic. You can put it in the books.
As the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers are going to move into the semifinal game tomorrow night against the Langdon Cardinals in what proves to be a pretty good matchup on paper.
On paper, it's going to be an excellent matchup between two quality point guards.
First one by Stensgaard's up and good. Number 43 for Trenton checking in. That's Tiffany Larson, along with number 11, Bobby Ganaway. And also number 25, Nicole Brunel checking in.
In for the Grovers, number 23, Jen Adamson, and number 41, Ashley Hidreth.
So they're getting all the subs in as Bob Turcotte. Stensgaard will have another one. Shot up by Jamie's good. That's going to do it. 68-57. The Oak Grove Grovers lead by 11. Shot by Lang. That one hits the back of the iron.
Back of the iron?
Not the back of the iron. I meant the iron of the shot clock.
The shot clock.
4.8 to go. As this one's academic, folks. Stensgaard has it. She's just going to dribble timeout. Hildreth into the front court, and that's going to do it. The Oak Grove Grovers defeat the Trenton Tigers 68-57. We'll be back for a wrap-up after this 1-minute timeout.
The Garrison Merchants want to congratulate the Garrison Troopers girls Class B basketball team. You worked hard to reach the Class B state tournament. These local businesses are proud of you. Garrison Cenex, Wrench Farm Store, and Garrison State Bank. Keep going, Troopers, and good luck from
Tigers. And for a look at the final statistics of this one, here's Todd Domrace.
First for the Trenton Tigers, they're led in scoring by Lacey Turcott. She had 17 in the second half, 21 on the game. Katie Hoffman followed with 16. Katie Ryder with 9. Stacy Slater chipped in 7. Tricia Ledoux with 2. Erin Ling with 2 for their game total of 57. For the victorious Oak Grove Grovers, they were led in scoring by none other than Jamie Stensgaard. She tallied 25. Monica Fleury with 17. Kristen Samuelson joined them in double figures with 12. Mariah Martin with 8. Lindsay Leiter with 4. And Jen Adamson with 2 for their game-winning total of 68.
Well, Todd, the Trenton Tigers made a run at them, but they had to within 1 point, but then Miss Stensgaard took over, got a couple of steals, and then the Grovers just kind of opened things up.
Those 2 steals by Stensgaard just took the wind out of the sails of the Trenton Tigers as they were making a valiant comeback. But give credit also to the other Grovers as they put up a great effort in the second half, namely Kristen Samuelson and Monica Fleury, as they both chipped in 17 and 12 apiece, most of those coming in the second half. So nice effort by the Grovers.
Well, you're exactly right, and that's going to do it for us. As in game number 1 this afternoon, the Langen Cardinals defeated the Hazen Bison 50-44, and in the game that just concluded, the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers defeat the Trenton Tigers 68-57. We'll be back on the air with you.